Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to another Route 24 video. It is the end of August, and as you may have guessed, it is time to figure out what to buy out of the games that are releasing in September in Japan. So if that's what you're here for, you've come to the right place. This is the game that you should be buying. Before that though, we might as well take a look at what else is releasing in the month of September 2018. On September 6th, for the PS4 and Switch, we got a brand new fighting game from SNK. At one time, SNK were the king of fighting games. The king of fighters, if you will. Well, they're back with SNK Heroines Tag Team Frenzy. The game features all of your favorite SNK characters coming together for some fighting game action. So long as your favorite characters are all female, of course, then SNK has you covered. If you're not a fighting game person, well, releasing on PS4 and PC is a remaster of Hideo Kojima's legendary game. No, not that one. I'm talking about Zone of the Enders: The Second Runner. Releasing in English as Zone of the Enders: Second Runner Mars, the game will actually feature VR support. So if you're playing on PS4, you can check that out on PSVR, and if you're playing on PC, you have the option to use either the Oculus Rift or the HTC Vive. So that's pretty awesome. On September 13th, Black Clover fans can check out Black Clover Quartet Knights. The game will be out on PS4 and PC in English, but sadly Japan is only getting the PS4 release. I don't know why. If you're a huge fan of this series and you want to mix your anime and your gaming pleasures together in just one activity, I guess you can do that when this game comes out. If you haven't checked out Steins Gate yet, well, you're getting another excuse to pick it up when Steins Gate Elite comes out on September 20th for the PS4, Vita, and Switch. The series has a pretty big following, and if you've ever wanted to know what makes this visual novel so well loved, well, maybe you should pick it up this time. For real. JRPG fans will be pleased to know that the ever-popular Arlen trilogy of games from the Atelier series is getting another updated release on September 20th. The deluxe versions will include new features like new characters, costumes, and bosses, so if you recently wanted to pick up your Vita or PS3 to play these games, don't. Just wait like 3 more weeks and then you can play them on a newer console. Utawaru de Mono fans might be pleased to know that a new game is coming out on September 27th. Except it's not quite a typical game from the series. If you wish the games were a little more action-packed, well, then I guess you got your wish in Utawaru Mono Zan. I've honestly never played anything from this series, so if you're a hardcore fan, maybe you're into this, or maybe you're appalled, I don't know. But props to Aqua Plus for trying something new at least. Neptunia is one of those JRPGs that's just really Japanese in terms of its presentation and its game design. Which is why when Brave Neptunia was announced, I'm sure it took at least a couple of people by surprise. Releasing in English later next year as Super Neptunia RPG, Brave Neptunia is being developed by French-Canadian studio Artisan, and I'm a little curious to see how it'll turn out. Go Canada! Musou games are hot right now, which is why it probably surprises no one that Musou Orochi 3 is a thing and is coming out next month. Because of an unfortunate numbering issue between the Japanese and the English versions, the game will be released in English as Warriors Orochi 4. Maybe one day we'll figure it out, but not this year. The Trails of Cold Steel games will finally reach a conclusion when Trails of Cold Steel 4 comes out this month. Looking at this trailer is really reminding me that I need to finish the other games. They're fun, and if you like JRPGs even a little bit, I really recommend them. It'll probably be like another year or so when these games come out in English, but hey, just in case you really couldn't wait, you can pick it up starting September 27th. Square Enix does a lot of things with their franchises that we're not sure why, but whatever. But in this moment, I forgive them. I've had a huge urge to go back and replay The World Ends With You on DS. And like some kind of miracle, Square read my mind and was like, no, don't do that. Give us like $50 and then you can play it on the Switch. And so that's exactly what I'm going to do. If this sells really well, maybe we'll get a sequel. Then again, that is what we said about Chrono Trigger on DS, but anyways, let's forget about that. This game is really good and I'm glad we can check it out once again on some new hardware. And that's it for games in September. I have a pretty good idea as to what I'm going to be getting. What about you? Let me know a game you're looking forward to by leaving a comment down below. You can also follow me on Twitter if you want. I'll put a link in the description. If you got some extra time, feel free to head on over to the channel and find something else to watch. But as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again. Take care.